there's a lot of girlies like me who are bang in the middle of being a minimalist and a maximalist. And I think generally they say people who wear color are the happiest people, right? I'm sure there's like the scientific thing behind it that people who wear color generally tend to be happier people. Before I get into the video, my name is Banke. For those who are new on here, on this channel I talk mostly about fashion, bits and bobs of beauty, lifestyle. I only just started out, so again, mostly fashion, which is my core. And if you're returning, hey, welcome back to my channel. Now let's dive into this. The conversation about being a minimalist, I am very for that, because I think the way we consume fashion and clothes and etc. is excessive. So from that POV, I'm definitely on that wavelength. Like, let's not over consume, let's refine what we wear. From that perspective, you get to understand your core, and I think that's very, very essential. I don't think being a maximalist is sustainable. Like, I mean, you can't, when you have so much stuff in your wardrobe. I think for me, my brain would literally, I used to be there and I'm no longer that girl. I am literally no longer that girl. And I think I mentioned this in my previous video. The lockdown was my pivotal moment where I didn't have that many reasons to go out, which means that I don't need that many going out clothes. I could critically look at my wardrobe and go, this is actually the things that I would wear, and from there I can build on that. Firstly, I was able to save quite a bit of money. Two, I've been able to invest in better quality clothes from pulling back on buying so much at a quick pace. And three, I would say I've always understood my style, but I think even more so I'm evolving and I'm understanding myself a lot better in terms of the things that I like. I think the side of the argument about being a minimalist that I don't agree with is that you look more polished and refined in one shade of beige. I think that side of the argument doesn't consider that fashion is still supposed to be fun. It's still supposed to be personal. It's still supposed to be a form of expression. The whole idea of being muted kind of silences your own way of expression. And that's not to take away from anyone who genuinely enjoys just being, you know, pared back in those shades. But I think the message that's being passed across on the bigger scale is that for you to look polished, XYZ, you need to maintain some kind of demeanor in some specific shades on the color spectrum: black, white, beige, neutral. Like, that's it. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 things that helps you create a very refined balance between being a minimalist and maximalist. There is that midpoint, which I think is a very healthy midpoint. I'm just going to talk about 3 of the things that I have observed and have learned, which I think would help you. First of all, from the minimal end of the spectrum, understanding your core. I don't want to use the very popular term capsule wardrobe. I think understanding your core means a few things. Your lifestyle. Based on your lifestyle, what are you most likely going to wear from your wardrobe? On an easy day, what are the things or the pieces that you think you can instantly wear and you'll look elevated, or you'll feel, you know, the kind of bubbles that getting dressed should give you? My core would be plain white shirts, blue jeans, can't live without, and t-shirts. So everyone's core is different. Now, the color you're going to choose for your core is totally up to you. My second point is understand your color palettes. What are the colors that you're most drawn to? For example, you would not see anything purple in my wardrobe. There's no point in then buying one purple outfit and trying to work around it. Then I end up being excessive because it's not a color that I'm drawn to, and I'm trying to make it fit into my wardrobe, which takes out the whole point of being in the middle. Understanding the colors that work for you. For example, mine is pink. I love pink. I love to wear pink a lot. I do have other colors as well, but what you'd find in my wardrobe is there is a color scheme going on, and that just helps me visualize my wardrobe. The moment I buy something, I know this will go with my pink trousers, that would go with my orange shirt. This would work with a blue pair of jeans, which is one of my core. So I don't have problems dressing up at all. And that's not to say that I'm a maximalist. I have met myself in the middle of the things that I know I would wear. Let's move on to my third point, details. When I talk about details, I'm thinking jewelry, accessories such as bags, shoes, and fabric. Here's an example. This actually has shoulder pads because I love that detail, and I know this instantly would give me a very nice, you know, structure. Again, I'm just talking about myself here, so look out for the kind of details that you like. So now let's recap on this. To create a balance between being a minimalist and a maximalist, 1, you need to understand your core. 2, understand your color palettes, the colors that you're most drawn to. And 3, give a little bit of attention to details. And whilst doing all of this, you would realize that 1, you're still very polished in your appearance. 2, you never run out of things to wear. And 3, you're still not over consuming. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. I'll leave all the descriptions you need, all the links you need in the description box. And until next time, take care guys, bye.